This beautiful island country has struggled to create economic development due to a history of colonial exploitation, neglect, and mistreatment, a lack of infrastructure, political unrest, and a series of natural disasters. It's currently suffering from widespread gang violence, food insecurity, and economic turmoil. But despite this, the Haitian people seek a way forward, a way to a better life for friends and family, to build a better future for their country. There is hope. We are a team of dedicated Haitians and Americans who, by giving local youth the resources they need to flourish in their communities, are developing future leaders who will improve the lives of all Haitians. Our program focuses on the pillars of education, health, spiritual growth, and business development. The Cathedral of the Incarnation is paired with the St. Jean-Baptiste Parish in Nasville, Haiti, through the Parish Twinning Program. We were originally paired to help raise funds to support the priests in their many endeavors of supporting parishioners. Little did we know all the ways we could work together to help this community improve itself and the lives of its people.
I am Father Simon Francois, parish priest of St. Jean Baptist here in La Vallée for 6.5 years. We are sister parish of the Cathedral of the Incarnation in Nasville. And this relationship is a blessing for St. Jean of La Vallée. It is a blessing because of this relationship, the school that we now have. We have an elementary school, we have a high school, and when students are done with high school, they go to college. Thanks to this program, our young ones who finish college learn entrepreneurship. So here, this is something that is very important, because youth who do not find work in Haiti now learn to work for themselves. The high school is in a very rural location, which requires students to walk long distances. The school location gives them the ability to get there without a lot of problems, even for students who come from other places. So, especially due to where it's located, it is very important because our school is one of the best in the area where we are located, and it is accessible to everyone, no matter the status, whether they are poor, whether they are a little better off. The school welcomes everyone, regardless of religious affiliation or social status. The program that has been launched is with the help of Mr. Thomas Sigarin, who believes that for Haiti to improve, more people would be required to attain a higher level of education, people who attend university, and we believe that in our current situation, this program shows that it is important. Because of the level at which the country currently is due to the level of education being extremely low. So, investing in education by way of this program we call Haiti Education Mission is something that will help prepare for Haiti's future. Not saying that it will completely change Haiti, but it can serve as a drop in the bucket to help give the country a different image.
With the goal to operate the #1 rated high school in Haiti, whose students are computer literate, fluent in English, and committed to improving the lives of their communities, we prepare our graduates to achieve leadership positions in various sectors of Haitian society and collectively use their positions to establish strong and effective economic, social, and political systems for the benefit of all Haitians. Beginning as a desire to build a primary school for a poor community in Nasville in 2001, it was quickly realized that the Levoot primary school graduates needed a high school to continue their education, and so IPEF de Musac was created. Starting out with only 12 graduates, and now with around 25 students in each class, all graduates of this secondary school receive a college scholarship to one of the top universities in Haiti. We currently have more than 100 IPEF graduates that are enrolled in colleges in Haiti. We also provide a college counselor for graduates to help them navigate life outside of their small villages and walk alongside them through this life-changing experience. All of our graduates are committed to remaining in Haiti after graduation and working to improve their country.
School means so much to me. In life, we know that it's rare for someone to succeed without going to school. School for me is more than just the institution. It's life. Everything we are learning, and in life we also need to learn. School is the basis for development. It creates society. If someone wants to improve something in their lives, they will still need to go to school. For me, school represents a second chance someone can get. When I decided to go to IPEF, it was for discipline. Because IPEF made a difference across the entire commune. It is a school that prioritizes its students. It provides support and it helps us to improve ourselves. When I complete high school, I would like to study diplomacy because I love my country. Haiti is a country that's never really had good diplomatic relations since its founding. Because of this, I would like to represent Haiti, especially at the United Nations.
School means a lot to me because we all know that no society works well without schools. Statistics clearly show we have the UN, which is an organization that has shown that schools are the best investment we can make within a society. So for me, school is especially important because it not only provides me with a place to learn, but there is recreation, I learn to build, I get to meet people, and know what society means and how society works. IPEF gives us a framework which is very special, which is in addition to our apprenticeship. For example, we're in an area which is almost cut off from the world, and because there is no noise, we can't easily go anywhere that would disrupt our learning. And we have a staff of very qualified and competent professors. We have all necessary materials to help us learn better and share what we have learned for the future. As I just said, I'm in the final class. After high school, I would like to study international relations. It is something that has interested me since I was very young, so I think I'll have the opportunity to pursue it. When I came to the program, there were about 60 students, and now we're up to 215. Among them are 85 who have already completed college and 130 who are currently in classrooms. My job, as Tom says, is as the director of the program, but I am the one who assures the liaison between Father Simon and the students. I also manage the liaison between universities and the students. We have students in multiple universities in Port-au-Prince. We have about 17 students, and we also have some in Jacmel. So whenever there is a problem which requires the intervention of a non-student from the outside, I am the one who meets with those responsible at the universities. I also collect grades. If they have school payments to be made, I collect and bring them to our priest and the school accountant so that they can prepare payment for them. So I also make sure they get the school payments. These are all the things that I do for the school. I've got to say that our students are exceptional when it comes to the country because when they leave here to go study elsewhere, they take this into consideration. And they really excel when they get to other schools. So they are always at the top levels at their schools. Our students are always those with the highest averages at these schools. Our students who graduate think differently because sometimes they come back and conduct orientation workshops with existing students to discuss career choices. They also advise them on where certain career choices may lead them. There are many who have already graduated, and when they realize they cannot find a job, they create their own businesses.
Administration, mais yo même yo créé propre petit business pa yo et puis yo commencé à faire.
In 2019, a business development program was launched to aid the recent college graduates in their endeavors, not only to find employment, but also to stimulate job creation within their local communities. Participants attended a volunteer-led boot camp focused on learning to write a business plan, reviewing the principles of networking and professional selling, and how to conduct market research. Supported by volunteer advisors, proposals were drafted, market research was conducted and vetted, and after 18 months, 2 businesses were launched.
I am Emile Son-Pierre-Saint. I studied computer science and management. I studied in Port-au-Prince and after 4 years came back to Jacmel, to the area I grew up in. I came with a team to see what Jacmel and the department might be in need of and how we can help solve problems they are facing. Very quickly, we spent several months visiting different localities in Jacmel and in the department to see what was lacking, what was needed, and how we could come up with a satisfactory solution for the people. And we quickly had several inspirations for projects and had tens of ideas. And afterward, we would look to see which one was more feasible and profitable. And from there, we whittled it down until we came up with the idea for a bakery and a pastry business. For good bread, we always depend on the bakeries in Port-au-Prince in the markets where we have to go buy them. And with the country's political situation, we can't always get this bread. For the bread to leave Port-au-Prince to get to Jacmel, the road conditions make it difficult for the bread to be delivered. So for 2, 3, or 4 weeks, we don't get any bread to eat. We've met up with several people, big merchants, street merchants, supermarkets. We met with them and they applauded the idea. So we really saw the necessity and we dove into the project headfirst to realize it. So right after we had the idea, we entered a phase where we had to make it real. It wasn't very easy either to build or find an existing business to partner with. We started partnerships with several to find a space we could rent or purchase for the business. It wasn't easy at all. We finally found a space for the business, where we are right now. We found a business owner who was already running the business, and he decided to sell it to us. So we finally bought the business, and we've been running it ever since. This location for the business we purchased is temporary because we will be building our own as we are renting the space. But we have purchased all of the equipment, all of the employees, and all the clients which we already had. The business is on Rue Municipalité in Jacmel. People love the products that we sell. They love bread, they eat bread, and they love the bread we produce. We have several types that we bake. We purchased the business at a certain level, and we made huge improvements and even tripled the number of clients the business used to get. We have more clients and greater opportunities to make more money. Our vision doesn't stop there. We see ourselves covering the entire department, and after that, the rest of the departments. One department after another, where we will have our trucks making deliveries in all the departments almost every day. We bought the business with 7 employees, and we added about 3 on top of that. So we're at 10 employees for the moment. So when the work increases, we will add employees. So although it seems hard to say that we will create jobs for 50 employees, that won't be a problem since we can create jobs for 50, 100, or even 200 employees. As long as the need is there, we can provide additional jobs, because this was the objective in the conception of our idea. It was to create a business that was making money and to create more jobs in the department.
I'm going to talk to you about this project, which is a project that was created based on a study we did in Jacmel, but which is true for the entire country. We realized that the chicken that Haitians are consuming, the majority of the meat comes from the Dominican Republic and from other places. This meat is usually frozen and has chemicals added, which are not good for your health nor for people in general. So we have come up with a farm project which includes chicken coops where we provide better chicken meat to consume. Also, the studies we have done throughout the Southwest show that there are not enough chicken coops to handle the needs of the population when it comes to chicken meat. As research, we travel to different areas in Jacmel, La Vallée Jacmel, Sivadier, many areas. And we conducted research. We spoke to merchants and asked them what difficulties they were experiencing in finding poultry. We identified the need and came up with the farm project. The business is located in the southeast department in Jacmel in an area called Sivadier. Prior to this, we started with nothing, from acquiring land all the way to construction, and now we are in an operational phase where we are selling poultry. We have chicken selling, we have all activities, we have everything we have started. To start, we found the land and there was nothing at all on it yet. We did all the planning and got the land from a Catholic priest who helped us find the land. We started planning, construction, and everything. For now, the construction is completed. We have the farm where we have a building with 4 sections for breeding, a depot to stock all of our products. We have an administrative building, and we are in an operational phase where we are starting to sell and where there are activities on the farm. Since we have just started, we do not have many employees yet, but as we grow, we hope to provide more work for young people. While we are growing the business, we can get new clients to buy and resell poultry and create more employment while the farm is growing. But for now, we've just started. We have about 5 employees with us.
I am a beneficiary of the IPEF program as well as a former student. I feel very happy to be able to speak to you and do this interview, to speak about what the IPEF program means to me. I can say the IPEF and all these programs mean a lot to me. It is a blessing and it is also a privilege because we all know what education represents for the country. It is the basis for the country's development. But with IPEF, it's truly the path towards development because of the solid training provided. On top of that, we get the opportunity to go to university. They have taken the lead on this. How many people, along with their parents, have no idea what they should do after high school? But with IPEF, it is different. It is a guaranteed college education. In addition, what really makes me happy is that after college, since we know how Haiti is, it doesn't mean that you'll get a job right away. The investors understood this and came up with the Venture Creation Program, which I am also a beneficiary of, which makes me very happy and is an extraordinary blessing. And I want to take advantage of this moment to say thank you for thinking of this. I can say that the program enables people to flourish personally as well as professionally. I didn't study business, but with the program, I have learned more, including theoretical knowledge, because teachers came and taught theory, and we gained practical knowledge. A huge and extraordinary blessing. The community benefits from 2 businesses, the bakery, the school, which both help to serve the community and help us participate in the development of our community.
Committed to future generations of healthy Haitians, long-standing basic health programs have also been a focal point. Launched in 2013 by 3 Nasville high school students, the Be Happy Haiti Dental Clinic annually provides medical assistance to thousands of Haitian children. This year-round, large-scale public dental program meets the needs of a community that has been largely overlooked due to its mountainous geographic location. Working from both a fully equipped stationary dental office and a mobile dental clinic, a licensed Haitian dentist, a dentist in training, volunteer dental assistants, and the nurse provide not only basic dental services, but more importantly, preventive dental care consisting of fluoride treatment and tooth sealing.
This is my first time at this clinic. They welcomed me and the doctor also worked very well. I hope the clinic grows and I also hope they put one in Redore.
My experience with treatment at the clinic was really good. They gave us a warm welcome and treated us well. If we had questions, they told us not to hesitate asking them. They treated us well. For the clinic, I hope they would improve the furnishing and the arrangement so that it can have more doctors and nurses who can take good care of the patients.
This organization could not continue to thrive without your generous financial support. When you donate, your money is directly applied towards helping the Haitian people of the La Vallée community. For educational services, we fund 100% of teacher and staff salaries, building maintenance, classroom materials, including books, daily hot lunch for all students, staff, and faculty, and ongoing scholarships. For health clinic support, we fund 100% of dental staff salaries and provide medical supplies and equipment to related dental services provided. We also provide funds for various basic community needs in difficult times for members through our partner parish, St. Jean Baptiste, including food assistance or medical bill coverage. Please consider supporting us today by donating at www.haitimission.org.